So in today's episode of Jason Does Random Stuff on his YouTube channel, I am partnering up, collabing with a local YouTuber, WatchJRGo. You probably have heard of him. He is doing what he calls YouTube's biggest shop. But you know what? I think it's actually YouTube's biggest man cave. Let's be real. It's just a man cave. So I'm pulling up to a shop right now. Holy shit, this thing is massive. Okay, it's got a huge dip.
You're probably pretty close, and you'll want the steering wheel to be kind of around here.
Okay. What's up, guys? Jason here with Byte My Bits. You guys probably recognize this guy, WatchJRGo. He is actually a local YouTuber. I've known of him, and I've been looking for a reason to introduce myself. So what better way than to buy a brand new, well, 2020, new to me, Mustang S550. Get a basic little exhaust and decide to do an upgrade. This thing, upwards of $2,900, but not because it's an exhaust, but because it has a dump valve in both sides of the car. And I can custom tune it with Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. It's one of those, but I can custom tune it.
Man, all you had to do was like send me a message on Facebook or something. You didn't have to buy a car.
Oh, well, damn. Well, you know, I still have a car.
Perfect. I'm not gonna lie, that actually sounds really good right
It's like a Prius.
now. It's like a Prius.
It's like a Prius.
Well, let's make it loud.
Let's do it.
On this lift that we haven't really used yet.
See, it's YouTube session. He's recording himself, and I'm recording him.
Oh yeah, let's record something.
He's got one of these.
I do have one of these.
I've never ridden one.
All right, this is my tutorial on using hoverboards.
Okay,
This is how I always say to have a truck, because a truck bed is the perfect height to just put your hand on like this and help you balance in case something goes wrong.
Yeah, that's boring.
But it is boring,
Yeah.
yes. Okay, so basically treat it like you're getting on stairs. That's always my go-to for this. So step up, put your foot on it, and push down firmly. If it shakes at all, you're not pushing down firmly enough, right? So I'm got a bit of weight on this leg.
Okay.
And then just step up like it's still stairs.
Okay.
And that's it. And then, you know, forward, back, rotate. No big deal. Get off like that. Either step off confidently or jump.
Does it matter what angle of the dangle I hit it at, or both sides?
No, it will always straighten out. Even if you like get on it wrong, it will always level itself eventually. Yep. You're doing it. Just push forward a little bit. Stop jumping around. So there you go. You're doing it. Look at that. You can jump if you want to bail.
How do you get off?
Jump. Perfect.
His lights just went off. They expire in 2 hours. So we're in the middle. Yeah. He's cheap. He's trying to save on electricity. That's what he's doing. This huge man cave, he can't afford to keep the lights on. See, I'm really heavy into security cameras, and a big ass screen like this is hot right here. This is hot. He's probably got me on camera from earlier when I was doing a burnout right there, which you saw in the intro, but this is awesome. So he's got this little baby server here. It's 1U, and I think it's really loud. So we're about to find out.
I pushed the button. Oh, the full jet engine effect.
This is just the startup though. Maybe it'll calm down.
It might
Yeah, might settle down. That actually isn't as bad as I thought it would
bad,
be.
yeah. Monitor. If only we had one. Too bad we don't. It doesn't work.
That's really not that bad, honestly. Okay. So what he's doing right now, because I was calling this a cat back. I thought it was, but you said it's a resonator back.
Yeah, it's very much a resonator back because it's kind of, but they probably don't care that the resonator's in there, right? You don't really have to ever talk about it.
Yeah.
But like normally a cat back kind of goes all the way up there and you run new pipe. With this, we're actually going to cut right here 20.25 inches from the lip on the resonator, and we're just going to whack that off with the Sawzall, and you should be home free. So then I'm going to make you do all the work. I just figured
you're going to cut up my brand new car.
I mostly wanted to destroy your new car, and then I'm going to leave it all on you to try to put it back together.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
That's how we do business.
I'm going to egg his little shop
No, don't do that
tonight.
Don't do this. Yeah, definitely the first cut.
It's just a car, right? I mean,
My gloves didn't stop that.
I don't think he's ever done this before.
In my cheek, not in my eyes.
This is his first time.
Yeah, definitely the first cut.
I mean, I hate to say this, but if that was a DeWalt, you wouldn't be having a problem. I gotta run away.
Finally. Okay, we'll cut the crap out of that. It was so easy. It only took seconds, like I said.
For the record, it's usually not that difficult to cut something.
This blade has been used like hundreds of
Wait,
hours.
holy crap.
Yeah. It's the only blade I have left. All the others broke off this thing. Wonder why. What do you mean, wonder why? First, I'm just tired of going to Lowe's to buy Sawzall blades, right? But this one's been bent back into a straight-ish shape like 4 times, and it still cuts just fine, so why not? And it's a Linux. Linux blades don't die like that.
Yeah. It took a... Ow.
You okay there? You gotta watch out, man. You're like, not on that lift yet.
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. I hit my head. Okay, so it took a little bit, but he finally got a cut.
It took like 30 seconds.
It took like 30 minutes. It was crazy. like holy shit,
have
we've been here for
real-time
so
video.
long. Been here so long.
And now you just go straight down, and then we'll pull it out. So you're good. Let me put this down. Okay, here we go. Yeah! Huh? You got it? Yeah. No, you don't. It's not recording. Damn it. Push the record button. You use your pocket file.
Okay, but why?
Just to make sure it fits together real nice.
Yeah, deburring it so you
that
said not
it's-
to, so I don't cut myself. But let's say
Well, also so it
hypothetically I'll never
slides
be here
together
again.
really easy, and there's no trash left inside the exhaust.
Oh, so there's that
yeah.
actually does help it.
Yeah, no, I'm
fit.
just cleaning it out real quick. I'm not
Gotcha.
doing like a really great job, but you know, why not get all the junk out of it? So.
Not mechanical. I learned something.
And it'll keep you from getting cut while we're putting it together, which is also a bonus.
He takes all the fun out of everything.
I know, right?
Hold on to a truck. Don't cut your hands. So WatchJRGo just cut off my exhaust.
Gone.
And he said that's it. I have to deal with it. So I'm gonna start it up, see what it sounds like with all this, and hopefully it's good enough.
The cool thing is now you can just return this and save tons of money actually.
Yeah, I mean it was like $2,800. So it's
Yep.
kind of stupid. So
That only cost us one Sawzall blade.
and it was like 20 years old anyway.
That's right.
Yeah.
It
So
was
did it
basically
really
free.
cost anything?
Basically free.
Yeah.
Here we go. It sounds great.
That is,
It sounds like a big block.
oh my god.
It sounds really good at idle, yeah. Really good.
I like it.
This is why I don't like the Coyote, because it's really bad when it gets into the RPM.
really mild idle.
It does. It sounds really, really good on idle.
Okay, so we're running in to our first hiccup, and this is just, you know, normal Jason stuff. I didn't open up any of this shit. So I can't find, there's supposed to be a template. You said there was a template that you have to just basically...
It shows there's a 2-inch template for installing the rib nuts on the frame.
Nowhere to be found.
I don't see it anywhere.
No idea where it's supposed to go.
Look through all this.
Yeah.
Where it says jack? Yeah, which is not... Right.
We opened up everything.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not seeing anything in here that's a template.
Lift more. More. Now bounce. Big bounce. So we are pulling the bolts out of the sway bar mounts here and putting in studs. Studs are super nice. They look like factory Ford studs here. And it says to do them one at a time just to make sure the sway bar doesn't move. That makes sense. We'll do it the way they say. These things are covered in blue Loctite. They do not want to come out.
So wait, this doesn't hold anything up.
Nothing.
This is...
Protects rubber. Rubber that probably could never melt anyway, but whatever.
So, okay.
I do think that the valve itself probably heads back this way.
Gotcha. So they're basically saying the added heat is coming from
The exhaust.
the different exhaust, and it would normally heat them up.
Absolutely.
Okay, now I understand. I had no idea what was going on.
Are mediocre at best when it comes to actually hanging this exhaust. The template is missing. You have to actually print the owner's manual, which of course doesn't make sense because everything else comes with it. They should have included this template. But you have to put a template right up there. Should be it. Ready to drop in a rib nut.
There you go, guys. WatchJRGo is officially penetrating my Mustang.
Oh gosh.
Oh, I made him blush.
Good. Boom. Nice, right?
Wow. That's kind of fancy, I'm not gonna
Factory install. Okay, these Roush parts are actually obviously really good because they're fancy. So.
Yeah.
Roush is like the name brand for when you don't want to like do something crazy.
Okay.
Roush is like the safe, it works, and it's really well made, but like you didn't want to make a bunch of power. That brand.
Gotcha.
That's who Roush is.
So if I wanted to spend more money, is there nothing else better?
No, I don't think you could spend more money than this, but I think you get a lot more performance than this.
There you go. There you go. That's exhaust bundle right there. Look at that. So this side, right here, this side is just gonna have a tip that comes out. But this side, we're actually gonna bolt on the dump valve. And that dump valve is active, and that's what is gonna change the tone and how loud it is. There you go. These are the tips. Fancy little tips.
Very fancy.
I'm doing all the hard work here.
Yep.
Just to see, look, proof. I did something.
Done. Done and done. Whole job, basically.
I mean, literally, like, it's basically done. We finally got all the exhaust and everything installed. Everything bolted up, everything's looking good.
Yes.
Right now, he is lowering it down, and I'm gonna do the first boot up. First boot up.
Yeah, hit control.
You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna
just-
boot this bitch up.
That's
It's the
right.
first boot up.
Good
I'm
old
gonna see
control.
how it sounds when it boots up.
And then make sure you type Paul before you get out.
Yeah.
That would be
Hello, world.
You're probably gonna smoke a lot.
Hey, it's not the first start, okay? It's the first boot.
the first boot.
Come on, Jesus. This guy. This guy.
I think it sounds a lot better than what we had with no exhaust.
My neighbors are gonna hate me.
They are.
They're
Luckily, you
gonna
have
hate
that
me.
switch that can make your neighbors.
Oh yeah, that switch.
The
Yeah,
switch.
yeah. Totally gonna use that switch.
Just past the middle rib, there's a whole bunch of like an open spot. Push in, and then up.
Oh, there's.
Yep.
Push in.
Yep. Push in. Straight in.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh.
Back seat removed.
Look at that. Do we have to? I'm taking it. One hand in it. There you go. Weight reduction, bro. Okay. It may not look like it, but that literally gained me half a second on the quarter mile. Just taking that out.
All right. J-clip installed.
What do you think you'd do if I just shut the trunk?
I'd probably pull the emergency release and then get out. It's not a big deal.
Fucking logic, damn it. Okay, so he gave me a little bit of logic. He said he could reach that, but I think at the angle that he's at, I don't think he could reach it. That's like right behind his back.
Are you talking about the?
Oh, yeah. I don't think you could reach it.
I can lay down.
Now you see, I might have been able to do this with just jack stands and
It's
a
just
jack.
annoying. That's
It would have been a humongous pain in the ass.
Oh, yeah.
So I would like to officially say thank you
Oh, absolutely.
for letting me use your brand new lifts. And also, you know, kind of guiding most of this install. The tips though, oh wait, no, I screwed those up. I got them mixed up. What did I do? You know what? I was here in spirit. Okay, I was proud about my garage heaters. Holy bananas. That's a heater. Wow, that actually feels really good.
You won't be able to hear any of that.
It's worth it. It's worth it. We are so close to finishing this.
So close.
We had to take a dinner break.
Dinner break.
Starving. And I completely screwed up his video schedule.
Oh, no.
Yeah, blame me. No, it's cool. It's cool. Whatever. Yeah. But now I feel way better, and I got a little bit of Chick-fil-A underneath the belt, and all we got to do is like those final details. But he figured out a way to get the valves to open and close. So we're gonna take a little detour and kind of show that. I really want to flex that a little bit. What do you think?
Why don't we just finish it real quick? We're like, give me 7 minutes.
7 minutes?
45 seconds.
I'm setting an alarm, and that is the wrong arm. Whatever. All right, let's do this. So I got my interior ripped out. We're just sitting there ripping out bolts, and you just got to yank on shit, you know? You just full send, yank on it. Eventually it'll come out. You might have to buy a new part, but so far I don't think we broke anything. We haven't broken anything, right? Yeah, no flinging plastics hitting, and no. So far, so good.
We're depinning your cigarette lighter connector.
So that's what they were talking about when you had a depin.
Yeah, it says
because you have to create a whole new connector.
Yeah.
That's
just about there.
Kind of lame, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
No.
I'll get this released.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get back to my wiring here. That way I can drive and not rip shit apart. There's so much anxiety about this part where basically we're gonna be drilling into my car.
Ruining your car.
Ruining my car. This is, for the record, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is going to be the 5th to 9th time he's going to be penetrating my Mustang.
We're on for sure now.
Oh yeah, it's erotic.
Punching holes in the center console. So we had to go get a template made. We had to borrow a printer from a restaurant because they don't include a manual for $3,000. So if you're pricing this out, just expect that you have to do more work. Okay, so now you have to punch these out to a 1/4 inch, it says. We're gonna use our step bit because step bit for the win. And it's step number 5. So, plastic is awesome. It goes through it so fast. Holes drilled. Here is this. It's actually double-sided tape too, so make sure it never has any issues, right? And then that's pretty cool looking, actually.
It's like perfect fit.
It is perfect, like perfect. So now we just mount this bracket and stick this on, and this is all wrapped up.
This is gonna be a clean install.
Yes, it is. Let's put your car back together.
Nice.
Okay.
I didn't care. So I am right now threatening my health to, you know, breathe in this carbon monoxide. And I want to showcase the app. This is a Wi-Fi connected app that I could use to change it if I want to. I can also use the custom switch. That all doesn't matter. I just want to show this valve. So, touring shuts it off completely. No matter what you're on the gas, it always shuts it off. Track turns it on all the time. And it's pretty freaking quick. But here's the kicker. Sport mode. I can't show you this because it's controlled by the speed of your vehicle. But if you want to get on the gas and really hit it hard and sound like a badass and then creep into your neighborhood without actually having to switch your exhaust on and off, sport mode is where it's at. It takes that automatic thing out there. But I want to see if I get some complaints, so I'm probably going to run track mode for a while. Finally, hours later, his lights went off 3 times. So what are they, 2 hours?
Yeah, 2 hours.
Yeah, 6 hours. You have to understand everything that on YouTube takes a little bit longer because we got to do the cameras.
We did go eat, and we had to go drive to a place that had a printer to print off a template because they didn't bother including it.
We did. So
we did
a little distracted. He did work. I just, you know, I just kind of like made jokes and try to be funny. Anyways, we finally got everything finished. It's ready. We're gonna do a real quick test drive because I want to see what it sounds like when I get on the gas, and I want to see if this little blinky light lights up. But check out how clean this is. So I am not gonna bore you with all the crap that we had to do to get this installed because honestly, not my jam. This guy, WatchJRGo, I will link in the description down below, right probably underneath my Amazon affiliate links. So check out that link as well if you want this badass exhaust system. So he'll go into a little bit more detail, but pretty much this right here, this is where all the magic happens. It has a few modes, so 4 of them. Touring, totally quiet. Sport, basically kicks in when you're kicking in. And track, that's to piss off the neighbors because you are just that type of person. Custom is where you can hook up your iPhone and you can do all kinds of things. Special curves, special opening sound, profiles. I mean, I feel like I'm gonna spend a lot of time on that. Right now, it's free spinning because it takes literally the world's smallest Allen wrench to tighten it up. So it doesn't really matter. It's set on track mode right now. And you can actually turn it yourself. So we're gonna do a real quick test drive, but that is gonna wrap up this little collab installation rating his brand new shop that he's building and taking advantage of his new badass lifts. Yeah. So before I close everything out, again, thank you very much. Appreciate for all the help. And
I'm over here somewhere.
Let's take a ride. Let's see what happens. God, that looks really cool with the louvers.
It really does.
It's just brake light, but you know, you gotta take the cool stuff when you see them. Which way is your?
Oh, whichever.
Whatever. We go down this way.
Yeah, I would say go that way because the police department's the other way.
Yeah.
All right, nothing yet.
Nothing yet. It's kind of mild.
Yep.
Never?
I was watching the whole time.
What's down this? Flat road or dirt?
It's a flat road.
Yeah.
It's just not perfect. But it was clearly open. Like that thing sounds nasty. Okay, I'll turn it to try. That was one very dim light.
But it sounds good.
It does sound great.
It sounds. It's not.
Works
it's
perfectly.
not too obnoxious.
Yeah,
that's what I like. But it's
great.
still. And I don't think I'm gonna piss off my neighbors with that.
It's not outrageous.
This is mild.
Yeah, and it has a nice rasp.
Yeah,
I like this thing a lot.
I'm really digging this thing.
It's the right sound. This thing's solid.
Sounds good.
It does sound good.
I like it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's really good though. Like we didn't even break 30 miles an hour.
Right.
Like just following all the rules.
Following all the rules.
Yeah.
it.